Greetings everybody, I'm Nick Virgilio, and today's video is on the Evans DB1 low volume cymbals and drum heads. Let's go. Evans has come up with a really cool product for use in your practice sessions. If volume is an issue but you still want to get some feel and tone out of your instrument while you're practicing, then these Evans DB1 heads are something you should take a closer look at. These heads and cymbals boast an 80% reduction in volume, and as the demo at the beginning of the video shows, there's definitely a big difference between the regular heads and cymbals and the Evans DB1's heads and cymbals. These heads are made of a single ply of shock weave mesh, and on the bottom side of the heads is kinetic transfer foam. For the toms, the foam is cut into 4 small pieces that make up a circle. In the middle of the big circle, but on the top of the head, are specially designed impact patches. And the patches are really nice because they give the heads more feel than with a plain mesh head that has nothing on it. The mesh, the foam, and the impact patch all combine together to give you a nice feel that's not too bouncy. You also get a bit of tone so your drums still sound like drums, just a lot quieter. Here's what they sound like. You definitely get tone out of the drums. They sound like toms. Not too bouncy, and I have the tuning somewhere about in the middle. I could go higher and make them even more bouncy if I wanted to, or go lower and make them a little deader. When you have regular heads on your toms, you don't get much bounce at all. That's what a typical tom feels like. So it's nice to kind of be able to emulate that feel with these low volume heads. The DB1 snare drum head is unique because it utilizes 2-ply construction. There's the shock weave mesh on top and Evans snare sim technology underneath. Think of the bottom layer as a thin plastic drum head with lots of long cuts that run from one side of the head to the other. The design is made to mimic snare wire buzz. You can play your drum with the snare wires off and it sounds like a snare drum, or you can put them on to get even more buzz. Check it out, I'm going to start playing the drum with the snare wires off. You're just hearing the head on its own. That's a nice amount of snap to it with no snare wires engaged on the bottom. Let me turn them on and you can hear a little bit more of that buzzy sound. I think it's cool that you can go with either sound in your practice sessions if you want. I have the drum tuned about halfway up, not too tight, but I'm getting nice rebound in the hands and it feels good. I can do doubles very easily. And the head is reacting nicely. The kick drum head is constructed the same way as the tom heads with the exception of the kinetic transfer foam. The foam on the kick drum head is not cut into 4 pieces, it's just one big circle with the impact patch in the middle. Here's what the kick drum sounds like on its own. I have it tuned about mid-level. It is a little bouncy, but I have the plastic side of the beater of my DW9000 here. I'm gonna turn the beater around and play this kick drum with the felt side. See if you hear the difference. It's a lot softer. But it's nice to have that option. If you want a little snap, play with a plastic beater. If you want a little bit more of a soft sound, put the felt side on. The DB1 low volume cymbal pack comes with 14-inch hats, a 16-inch crash, an 18-inch crash, and a 20-inch ride. The cymbals feature spiral, perforated holes punched into the nano-plated stainless alloy surface. That's a very technical way of saying these cymbals are a lot quieter than your normal cymbal. But you still get chime and resonance in the sound. Check it out, I'll go through all the cymbals on the line here. We'll start with the crashes first. That's pretty darn quiet, and what's cool about it is that the stick digs into the cymbal when you crash it like a normal, regular cymbal does. I can feel it slightly dig into the cymbal, and that's a cool thing. Now on to the ride. It's bright, it's really precise. You hear every stroke when the tip of the stick hits the cymbal, and you also get a nice distinct bell sound between the meat of the cymbal and the bell. That's really great. Last but not least, the 14-inch hats. Again, really precise, a nice pleasant tone. You can feather the hat like a normal set of hi-hats. Get a nice chick sound, so you can practice your jazz playing if you want to. So all around, it's really nice that you have the same feel and vibe as regular cymbals, but you can practice at such a low volume and get all the technical stuff into your playing with ease. And there you have it. When it's time to practice, but you can't play as loud as you normally would, then consider throwing on a set of Evans DB1 cymbals and Drumheads to bring down the volume and give yourself a satisfying practice experience. You can buy the heads individually and some in different sizes, not just the ones I have here, or you can buy them in all kinds of different packs that come in different sizes. You can buy the cymbals on their own, or you can buy the heads and the cymbals in its own bundle. So pretty much whatever you need, we got you covered here at Sweetwater. If you want any more information about these Evans products or any other Evans product we sell here at Sweetwater, make sure you contact your Sweetwater sales engineer. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Cheers. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Click right here for more videos just like this one, or go to sweetwater.com for all your music, instrument, and pro audio needs.